Hi, and welcome to Cat G. I'm Miss Johnson. Today is Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. And today is very special as it is the first day of fall. Fall is one of our four seasons. We have winter, spring, summer, and fall. So we're saying bye bye to summer and saying hello to fall. Another word for fall is autumn. So you might hear someone say, it's autumn now. So the trees are changing color, the tree leaves, or the leaves are falling off of the trees. That's something that happens. You'll see orange and yellow and green and red leaves. You'll even see brown or really dark colored leaves once they've fallen off completely. You see the bare tree branches. You see animals scurrying like squirrels to get nuts and put their food up for the upcoming season of winter. So, autumn is such a very great time. It's actually one of my favorite seasons. I like it because there's a chill in the air, but it's not so cold. You can wear your sweaters and your boots and all of that. So, it's a beautiful time of year. So, today in class, we discussed that today, September 22nd, is the first day of autumn or fall for this year. We talked about via PowerPoint what that means and some of the things that happen in fall. We'll talk more about that, I think, next week. We also talked about our letter of the week. We've been making our way through the alphabet. We started with A, of course, and we covered B and C. So that means this week's letter would be what? You're right, D. Long line down, big hop around. Yeah, uppercase D, lowercase d. Up and around, up and down. Uppercase and lowercase d. So I introduced a new letter D song. We also played a game via PowerPoint where we had two objects, and one of them began with letter D, and the other one with another letter, and you had to guess the D sound. You might have two pictures, and let's say that one of them is a S, sun, and the other one is a D, diamond. So which one is the D word? D, diamond. So we would circle the letter D word. So we played that game. We also got to hear a letter D book, which I'm also going to send over to the parents via text message. So letter D wanted to put some things in his box. So there was dog and dinner and dirt and different things that begin with letter D and plenty of dolls. So you can go about your house and find things that begin with letter D. We're also writing our uppercase and lowercase d. Now, we did something very interesting for our number 6, which is our number of the week. We made a dodo bird. That's right, dodo bird starts with letter D. But we did it in a very unique way. We actually made the body of the bird the number 6. Then we put a beak and 2 eyes, and we gave it, you guessed it, 6 feathers and 6 toes on its 2 different feet. And we decorated our dodo bird how we wanted to. I remember mine had plenty of color, and it had 6 stripes, and then it had dots. And my dodo bird's name was Dottie, Dotty, Dottie Dodo Bird. So each child got to create their own number 6 dodo bird, as well as putting variations of 6 in the dodo bird drawing. We also did a drawing where it was a listen and follow direction activity where I used my whiteboard to create a letter D drawing. So we started off by doing this. We had dirt. And then we drew a dinosaur. Then the children were told to make 6 donuts for the dinosaur, as it's a very hungry dinosaur. We also had our dinosaur eating his donuts or her donuts in the daylight. So the sun itself is an S word. But if we draw a sun to signify daytime, then d, d, day begins with D. So we drew a whole little picture. So the point of this is pulling out that creativity and that imagination, a child being able to accomplish something on their own, so social, emotional, also listening and following direction activity. Both of those skills are very, very important. Identification, knowing what dirt is, knowing what a dinosaur may look like, knowing how to draw a picture of the sun, and then also color recognition. There are so many skills in that activity, so we did that as well today. So it was a great day of working with letter D, talking about autumn or fall, whichever word you prefer, as well as our number 6. And we covered a few other things. So I'll send all of the songs and everything over to you, parents, via text message. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. So until then,